endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that heaven's in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Trever Aeon, a newcomer here to PCW Skrilla the Great, of course, a mainstay, very well known. We're getting this thing kicked off with some sort of information of the news. Oh, 100 James, of course. I knew I recognized that music. 100 James was part of that four-way match.
Hey, cut the music! Cut the music! I said cut the music and shut your mouth! What do you mean there's 2 more participants gonna get added? Whoa, whoa, no, I don't care what Matt Hankins says. I don't like Matt Hankins. It's Bryce Cannon versus Hunter James, point blank, period. There is no sense in this battle royal. There's no sense in Trever the Devil and Skrilla the Worst to be having a match. I'm tired of it. Hand me my championship. And that is plain and simple. No, I don't care. No one's going to shut me up because I have the loudest mouth in this state. Would you shut your mouth?
The winner was actually Izzy Baden, I believe, and Rembrandt decided to sign his name on it. Then 100 James after that.
Shut up!
But it sounds like somebody is coming to contest 100 James ownership of said title shot. It is the Ryan Rembrandt. Ryan, congratulations to the crowd, giving the next round.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rembrandt, I really like you, man, but please don't piss me off. I'd hate to beat your ass, too.
You think you're funny? Listen, I don't think you could beat anybody's ass without the Remarkable One's help. Speaking of that,
Jeff, I don't really
I've got a little gripe.
entirely correctly. I was trying to
I'm
bring the
upset
audience
too,
up to
Hunter.
speed.
I'm
I don't
upset
think either
too.
of these
Just
gentlemen
listen for a
actually won
sec.
that match. I want to say
See?
it was Izzy Baden, was it not?
I signed that
It was.
contract
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
I felt lucky to
So
get out of there.
therefore,
Those guys are angry.
Oh, yeah,
the
I
remarkable
felt- I
one,
think the ego
Ryan
of Ryan Rembrandt
Rembrandt,
pushing you out of the
should
ring,
be
actually.
next in line for that dealer's choice all by myself. No need for any other people. No need for a six-pack challenge. I'm upset too, but I deserve that shot as well.
And now we've got war coming in.
Who sent him out?
Somebody else is coming out here.
I think we know who this is, Jeff. This is our boy. This is one of my favorites, honestly, here at PCW. Mr.
ERC.
I mean, even Hunter James
What is
is
this?
in trouble now, especially after that match with Shane Marks. The treason. Oh my gosh.
It was incredible. ERC, a fan favorite here in PCW.
ERC was pushed to his limit, pushed to the edge.
Hey, show him some respect.
I think we were going to need a stretcher to almost take him out of that ring. He was
Hey, check this. Hey, Hunter, Rembrandt, whatever your name is.
Interruption.
Both of y'all decided to be in this six-pack challenge. That's cool.
Hey, I signed it too.
I signed plenty of contracts. But check this out, check this out. Shut up, white boy. Shut up.
Hunter James getting
This what I'm gonna do.
there.
I don't mind whooping your ass or whooping his ass to be in this match.
to ask, Jeff.
Obviously, I ain't got no partner.
Hunter and Ryan go to the same.
Because you don't have any friends.
They definitely are
What,
matching. I don't think
Yeah, we got a
page though in the six-pack
Yeah,
challenge.
how about we kick your ass?
I'm gonna tell
Y'all want some smoke?
Creeps me out.
What's poppin'?
2-on-1.
bad, boy.
2-on-1.
Look, the absolute Wonder King can beat anybody
Of course.
any day of the week.
Popping in the front row.
But
as
to
he
make
does.
it fair, you might as well get you a partner. And hopefully you can beat the Rembrandt and the Wonder King.
So it sounds like Hunter James is trying
You got any friends?
coerce ERC into a handicap match.
Yeah, he better be careful. He's not gonna. ERC's tough, but he can't take both these guys alone.
But see, the problem is that ERC actually does have a couple of friends.
I might not have a few friends, but
Oh, and
I got a dinosaur on standby.
there is the Paleolithic Wunderkind himself, T-Plex, making his way to the ring, showing ERC some love. His ad hoc tag partner here.
Why not? Let's go.
I've been told that this match is official.
This is an official tag match. Wunderkind Alex James and the remarkable Ryan Rembrandt versus ERC and T-Plex. Well, Hunter James has to remember that Jeff Jobs does count as an official, believe it or not. And he does have to watch where he puts his hands. Strong coward chants at Hunter James there. Can't say I blame them, honestly. He's being a little, little weaker than you would anticipate a pro wrestler who came out like a ball of fire a minute ago. But now it seems like that has been tempered very easily as T-Plex is up on the corners getting all that adulation. You know, Jeff, I hear that T-Plex feeds on your cheers. That's what helps get him through.
He really is ferocious. Look at him roaring out to the crowd.
I know during Treason, I got worried. I thought he was going to get flattened. I thought he was deflating. But now these...
His motor is strong.
It is. He is clearly at 100%.
I think as long as he doesn't take a pile driver, he's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
A pile driver might pop him. But other than that, I couldn't ask for a stronger tag team partner if I was ERC.
I think we're trying to figure out which corner we're tagging in here.
Oh, T-Plex is going to start this match
We bring the
against
lights
Hunter
down,
James.
get that mood going here.
And
we are started.
We're underway. I can't believe we get a chance to watch some Jurassic action here.
T-Plex just, I don't know, stomping, I guess is the only way you can really say
Yes.
it.
T-Plex, of course, from 65 million years ago.
The problem with Hunter James is I don't think he realizes that T-Plex doesn't understand much English, let alone if you scream it at him.
Hunter James, the absolute wonderkind. Underway, taking some clotheslines. T-Plex is off to a hot start.
I'm going to go ahead and say that T-Plex is actually the wunderkind here. Have you tried to teach a dinosaur to wrestle? Do you know how hard that is?
Just gave him sort of like the dino smash. Oh! Big Inseguri there to T-Plex, and he goes in and tags ERC. Also a tag from James to Ryan Rembrandt.
We have switched legal men here. Oh,
Big chop from ERC.
That was stereo, too. That was lovely.
Look at him just unloading on the remarkable one right now.
It's ERC has this new fire in him. You could tell when he came out here this evening.
Why is an ERC in this match the six-pack challenge for the Dealer's Choice Championship?
Because he's got to deal with scum like Hunter James and Ryan Rembrandt.
Big suplex from ERC.
And Ryan is now struggling. Oh.
Ryan Rembrandt in a lot of trouble here.
Tried to get to a vertical base, and it looked like his core gave out for a moment there.
Ooh, smart move by Rembrandt.
Run ERC into the shoulder there. Into the shoulder. Into the corner post.
And he goes to work on him there. Rembrandt, real smart. I mean, this guy's really talented. He knows how to get the advantage when he's down.
I mean, if you were a little bit smarter, he would keep working that arm, the one that was just running to the corner post that he did some clubbing blows on for a moment there. But he's going to that midsection of ERC. And he's, you know, not many people do very well in the other tag team's corner, you know?
Yeah, no, he's definitely in the wrong place right now. A quick tag to Hunter James, and when they've got him in their own corner, they can do those quick tags. They can keep the fresh man in. T-Plex once in.
Yeah, Hunter James lifting up ERC, a bit of an uppercut there. You can tell by the look on T-Plex's face right now, he's just aghast.
Oh, strong, like gut-wrench throw there from Hunter James, and goes ahead and takes.
Does a strike to T-Plex, goes for a 2 count. ERC kicks out.
Did you notice what he did there? He hit T-Plex to give himself a moment to get that cover.
But do you see how horribly mad T-Plex is now? That was probably a bad move.
This is true. You know, you don't think about that. He doesn't have a lot of brain power. The brain is the size of a baseball in that body.
This could very much become a Jurassic Park situation.
Big suplex from Ryan Reynolds on ERC, and this one could be over any second. ERC is in deep, deep trouble.
Ryan Rembrandt taking some time to just kind of waffle around a bit, do some posing.
Cover. Only a 2 count. ERC able to get the kick out. He didn't really cover him quickly there. He gave ERC a chance to recover.
That's what I'm saying. He's just kind of canoodling about for a minute.
Dragging him back, though.
You know, and again, Ryan craned out here with a whole head of steam as well, saying, you know, me, my, this. And he's doing a lot more just waffle around than he is trying to actually pin ERC. What's the strategy, Jeff?
Double team right there, and ERC in trouble. Once again, they're doing a nice job of trying to stun T-Plex before they go for that move. Oh, big elbow drop from Hunter James.
A little bit of a commotion there between Hunter James and Ref Grandpa. James was going for his elbow drop and claimed that referee Grandpa was in the way. I don't think so. I think you're always in the ref's way. All right.
I think if Hunter James had been able, if he had really hooked the leg there, he might have gotten the 3. Dropping big bombs on ERC's back now.
And T-Plex keeps trying to get this crowd just riled up. ERC starting to fight back now. Ooh, as soon as I say that, though, huh?
Hunter James. There's a reason he's in that 6-pack challenge. This guy's really talented. Tags into Ryan Rembrandt, and they have him in control. Big shot there to the ribs.
Again, you don't want to be in this part of town. That is...
Snapmare takedown. Applies the front face lock.
And Ryan Rembrandt, I think, is trying to more toy with T-Plex than he is ERC at this point.
T-Plex's anger is palpable. The crowd clapping along, trying to will ERC to some sort. Oh, big clothesline for Rembrandt. This is it. This has got to be it.
Oh, kick out 2.5.
Amazingly, ERC, tough as nails, kicks out after that big, devastating clothesline.
I think of all the people in the ring right now, T-Plex is probably the only one that could actually take ERC. Just judging by the Shane Marks ERC match from Treason, which is on YouTube if you want to check that out at Platinum Championship Wrestling.
ERC blocked the suplex and reverses Ryan Rembrandt into his own.
If ERC can get a little bit of a little bit more steam in him, he might be able to make that tag to T-Plex, because he's been in for a minute and he has been going through it for sure.
I think that suplex took the last ounce of strength out of ERC. He was unable to follow up.
Ref Grandpa at the count of 4 right now.
He's just got to turn and tag his partner. And we've got T-Plex
back in.
Over the top rope. Big clothesline.
Like a meteor coming to take out his own kind. Here he goes. Oh!
T-Plex clear in house here.
Oh!
Oh, a big meteor splash from T-Plex.
And Ryan Rembrandt is just utterly dazed. I think he's done.
Oh!
Is that Was that a double lariat?
That was their finishing move.
And it just turned Hunter James inside out.
I think it's called the evolutionary crash. I'm not sure.
Ryan Rembrandt just barely mustered enough strength to break up that pin attempt.
Grandpa trying to keep control in here. Things are getting kind of dicey in the ring right now. T-Plex in the corner. And takes a strong shot to the T-Plex jewels.
Right to the obsidian.
Big suplex. Tyrannosaurus getting covered. And a 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All that
the
pandemonium.
winner of
Ryan
this
Rembrandt throwing
contest,
ERC into the table
the
over by our
team
commentary
of
desk here.
Hunter James and the remarkable Ryan Rembrandt.
Pulling it out at the very last second there. And Hunter James, a bunch of blows to T-Plex like a big old whiny baby. Rembrandt doing that's to kind of center themselves. ERC coming back in. Yeah! Right to his little boys. Out with the trash goes Hunter James.
ERC coming to the aid of T-Plex.
Well, a little bit of trepidation. It makes sense. I mean, after the damage that T-Plex just took after that little Hunter James punching, that little brain might have been rattled. There he is.
A friendship across time. ERC and T-Plex. Even though they weren't victorious tonight.
He's looking a little winded, a little deflated.
Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream.
Looks like we've got our first singles match of the evening here.
Making her way towards the ring at this time, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada,
Black there.
weighing 150 pounds, the Iron Maiden, Jessica Black.
Again, the fantastic match. Which is now on PCW YouTube. That's Treason. The last show in November. Great Thanksgiving. More amazing Platinum Championship action. And Jessica continues to this match.
And her opponent,
Back in October.
from New Orleans, Louisiana, accompanied to the ring by Irving West, also known as Big Rip, Andy Ripley.
This person has seen back in PCW. They were just behind on the way to a back fallout in early October. So it's good to see them back and feeling well. It's be a very interesting match. You got the headphones? You good?
I'm back.
All right.
All right, I can't wait for this contest. Jessica Black, a really great Canadian wrestler.
Absolutely. I was just mentioning her bout with Rose Gold back at Treason. And then also we hadn't seen Andy Ripley nor Irving West there from the Creeps since Fallout, actually, after they were attacked from behind on their way to a match. And here we go with a tie-up.
Do you, Stefan, do you think there's any correlation with the Butcher sitting out here right now and the fact that two of his former House of Black members are in the ring?
You know, that is a really good question. I would say yes, but just like T-Plex, the Butcher's so unpredictable. I really couldn't tell you.
Headlock from Jessica Black.
It could be just to see how they're doing. It could just be because he's looking for something to eat later, you know?
Nice, strong hip toss there from the Big Rip. The two of them trading positions here, jockeying for position. Strong little suplex there from Jessica Black. The Big Rip removing her knee guard. She's looking for a little bit of range of motion here.
She's trying to put this away early. They are trying to put this away early this evening. But the Iron Maiden is definitely not going to back down, saying, all right, let's go ahead.
Nice takedown there from Jessica Black. Has a headlock applied to the Big Rip, Andy Ripley, but she once again, she switches it over there into the head scissors. Both ladies up.
It's a much more technical match than I think we were expecting here so far.
Clothesline in the corner from Jessica Black. A reversal from Andy Ripley into the corner, charging. And a big back elbow from the Big Rip.
Oh, Jessica right back on the attack, though.
Picks her up, back suplex. And bridging into a pin there. Almost got the pin on the bridge off of that suplex. Ooh, Jessica Black able to pull one off there, take control. Jessica looking for approval from the crowd before she continues this damage.
Oh, and big, just a big hip to the side of the head there.
Yeah, it's just like a hip bomb or something. Oh, applies a front face lock and is dragging Ripley out over the second turnbuckle. What's she gonna do?
Oh!
And just sort of does a buster.
Andy might have some new dental bills after this matchup. The kick out at 2. Still alive in this thing, though.
I did not think that Ripley was going to get the kick out of that.
They need to make sure they don't lose their cool, though. You see them getting a little frustrated there.
Jessica Black lifting her.
Andy's in a bit of a world of hurt here.
Big Rip able to fight it off, shoves Jessica away. Jessica charging, Big Rip getting out of the way.
The kick to the midsection. Big Rip fighting back.
Big Rip with the trip and knocks Jessica Black into the turnbuckle.
Front toe splash.
Big splash from the Big Rip.
I don't know where this fire came from.
Grab the hair and a snapmare. Cover for 3. No. Ripley frustrating, not getting the 3 count. You can see Irving West outside sharing that frustration.
Jess just slips from Rip's grasp there.
Jessica Black, did you see? She almost playing some mind games there. Almost asked for time out to kind of compose herself, and now is able to take control.
Big knee to the jaw.
Oh, what is she setting up for here?
Oh no.
Oh!
That is some core damage. That is some intestinal damage.
That's, yeah, using the ropes. Those ropes are made of steel.
And if we're very unlucky, depending on, you know, dietary things, this could get very messy if we're not lucky. This is, you know, a little kind of situation there. 2.
Roll up almost got the sunset flip. Almost got the 3 count for Jessica Black.
How is Big Rip sticking in this right now?
I think Big Rip might be at her last end here, though. Jessica Black setting her up.
There. It is pronouns. Them, they. And here we go.
Oh, and dropping her down. We could have a 3 count from Ripley.
1, 2, 3.
Big 3.
And that is it. Big Rip in that return match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of
Iron
this
Maiden
contest, Big Rip!
Yeah, Ripley got the victory there. Look at her. She is showing some sportsmanship.
But this looks the most tuned in I've seen Butcher since this thing started. Well, as soon as I say that. There we go.
Outstanding show of sportsmanship there.
Fantastic technical match. remember, if you want to be at the next live event beginning in 2023,
Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter.
yet another from the great up north.
Making his way towards the ring at this time,
And the crowd
from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 215 pounds, the leader of Team Canada, Jeremy Prophet.
Trever Prophet also brought a couple of other Canadians with him before Team Canada during PCW Treason against the team of TNT and T-Fight. And TNT just barely squeaked that one out. But like I said, Jeremy has made quite a name for himself here. He's a very vicious wrestler. He's a very technical wrestler. He's got some good speed and skill behind him and explosive power. It'll be very interesting to see what is the competitive rings they have fought before.
And his opponent,
And all the adulation in the crowd here. George absolutely loves Jeremy Prophet. You can hear it. Getting into it with the
making his way towards the ring at this time, from Marietta, Georgia, weighing 165 pounds, DJ Smoke.
There, of course, between Butcher and Wood, well, none of it regardless. DJ Smoke had quite a battle the last couple of shows here, coming out, unfortunately, losing in the last few times. Really giving it all. He's been the bearer of quite a bit of damage, but the heart in him is absolutely tremendous. So I'm really curious to see what DJ Smoke has in the chamber for this evening. Then again, Jeremy Prophet, I wrote him off a couple of times before, but Canada, you know?
Two incredible athletes about to face off here. We are underway in what promises to be an intriguing matchup here.
Absolutely.
Ooh, look at the two of them. They are definitely mouthing off to each other.
There's about a good 4, maybe 5-inch height difference between Prophet and Smoke here.
DJ Smoke, though, not scared. Seen him getting victories over larger opponents before.
Absolutely. I was saying he's had a bit of a stroke of bad luck the last couple of shows here. But in those matches he was in, he was one of the competitors that really showed resilience overall. He took a lot of damage, but still came out kind of as on top as he could.
DJ Smoke getting out of the way there. Prophet trying to get him.
After a couple of run-ins with the collective. So it'll be interesting to see what this Team Canada dynamic might end up bringing to that, if it's something else DJ Smoke has to watch out for while he's here in PCW.
Big drop kick from DJ Smoke. Arm drag, takedown, another arm drag, and another big drop kick right to the face. Yeah, that was well placed by DJ Smoke.
You know, Canada.
Oh, another drop kick, and it drives Jeremy Prophet to the floor. DJ Smoke has the crowd on fire.
Canada is USA's hat. And I would think that DJ Smoke just kicked that hat right off of this Canadian.
Why, I think he would be right. And he springboards himself out to the outside. Jeremy Prophet did not expect this kind of intense action from DJ Smoke.
He's never fought DJ Smoke. That would be why.
Rolling Jeremy Prophet in. DJ trying to get him in the ring where he can get a pin.
It looks like Jeremy's still pretty rocked from the missile drop kick as well.
DJ Smoke top rope. Oh, but he's got Graham. Look at Prophet, so smart, holding Grandpa in the way.
Oh! Using him as a human shield. Anyway, with a spinning back kick to DJ Smoke's just noggin there.
Oh, and like it was a neck breaker to his knee.
And just like I mentioned in the Ryan Rembrandt match, picking a limb and going for it, and Jeremy Prophet is saying eye for an eye. I'm going for that head. You kick me in the head, I take your head off.
I'm going to tell you, ever since Jeremy Prophet has come to PCW, he's done nothing but look great in the ring. Why isn't this guy in the six-pack challenge?
Because the man has like a 40-pack. He would just be fighting himself. You see how ripped this man is? The only six-pack
he is ripped, Stefan. It's true. It's true.
The only six-pack he has is a seltzer water.
Oh, steps over him like he's a giant.
You know, the USA is actually the doormat of Canada, so that is quite appropriate there.
Oh, holding him up, a stalling suplex, and then grabs him into a slam. Big cover.
Smoke. Oh.
That could have been a 3.
I would say that was 1 3/4. I mean, DJ Smoke kicking out of that.
DJ Smoke in trouble. Jeremy Prophet, a strong display here.
And another neckbreaker focusing on that head and neck. I mean,
utter confidence being displayed by Jeremy Prophet. Look, you can tell he's got DJ Smoke exactly where he wants him.
Well, because he knows that the strategy works. Because if you break the neck, you break the body. You can't wrestle without a neck. Stone Cold could barely do it in 1997. And I doubt that evolution has come far enough that we can do it now in 2022, almost 23, with big nipple slapping off chops.
I think I felt that chop inside of me. It was so strong.
I'm pretty sure I picked that up on the recording here. And
ramming his head to the booth. Prophet just in clear control. Oh, another powerful chop.
Prophet is planning on taking Smoke to a tour. Going corner to corner.
Oh, big chop back from DJ Smoke.
Too much waffling from Jeremy there. Allowed Smoke to catch his breath and fight back.
Tries to slam him, but reverse from DJ Smoke. Rolls him up.
2. Oh.
2 count. Jeremy Prophet able to get the kick out.
Into the corner. Now working the mid and lower back. Just that whole lumbar area as well.
It's like that little bit of offense from DJ Smoke, like open. It just sent Prophet into a whole new level here.
And that Bama slam too. Kick out.
Kick out. There's got to be nothing left though.
I've got to say that's honorable of Jeremy to notice that kick out actually happened. It almost slipped by Ref Grandpa. So I think Jeremy really wants to see what Smoke has, or just to show everybody the punishment that he can deal out.
There's definitely, you saw he was getting into it with the crowd here. He's looking at him. He's back taunting the crowd. He should be staying focused right now on the win, or DJ Smoke is dangerous.
And I mean, there are a lot of volatile people here in the PCW crowd sometimes. They can get, really hectic. And Jeremy came out here from day one just talking a whole lot of smack and able to back it up the best that we've been able to see so far.
He's proud of Canada. And the Covington crowd does not feel that way. Oh, reversal backdrop from DJ Smoke. There's life in him yet.
Again, it was Jeremy got caught up in that crowd work, and DJ was able to
take advantage.
Into his head a little bit.
Yep,
maybe.
Take advantage. There's no slouches here in PCW. You can't afford to take your eyes off your opponent.
DJ Smoke firing out of that corner.
Couple of strong forearms, ducks under a clothesline, and a big enziguri to the back of the head of Jeremy Prophet. Hooks him up.
Pinned attempt to.
Almost gets the 3 on that bridge suplex. Jeremy Prophet is in trouble in this match.
Oh.
Nice reversal from Prophet there. Eyes at the back of his head. Scoop. Oh, with a sit-down slam cover.
Ended badly. Kick out at 2.5.
DJ Smoke almost getting that 3 count.
Incredulous. Incredulous is DJ Smoke.
We are in a room full of incredulosity right now as these two superstars battling it out.
And this is the slowest Jeremy has moved since the beginning of this match. Once he got into that gear, He was really rolling.
Oh,
A bigger step up in
bigger. I would agree with you. DJ Smoke is up there, but he may not be conscious.
Oh, no.
Setting him up for what looks to be DJ Smoke able to fight him off.
Right.
He gives
into the
himself
nugget.
the old nut rope.
Ooh. And DJ, can he capitalize? Here we go. Up and
With a big 5-star splash.
2.
Only a
Splash
2 count.
mode.
This match, DJ Smoke, he could have it here. He could have it. He's setting him up. The splash didn't get the pin, but
Boom. Oh.
we caught the
Goes
super kick.
Up and oh! I don't know if I've even seen that before. It's fantastic. A
Tilt-a-whirl
giant clothesline.
slam, and then a 360 clothesline, and a moonsault triple.
Lion salt.
Unbelievable.
A kick out from DJ Smoke.
The crowd cannot believe it. The crowd thought this one was over,
I
as
thought
did
we were going to the moves of doom practically. This was a final form.
DJ Smoke setting him up, rolling over for cover.
2. Bridging out of it. This has just become a...
Prophet with the bridge and grabs him, but once again,
This is about as catch can as you can get. Slingshot into
slingshot.
the turnbuckle.
Oh, Jeremy Prophet too smart for that.
It's that core. He was able to reverse it as he was going up.
Super kick to the face. This could be a 3. This could be a 3.
2. No, not yet. It is
so
not
close.
night time for Canada just yet, as Jeremy Prophet stays in this thing.
Let me tell you what,
DJ Smoke going to the well.
ladies and gentlemen, you guys watching at home, you are watching a instant classic right now between these two in the ring. Who's going to come out on top?
You got DJ Smoke trying to do things that are, slingshot to the turnbuckle, which usually works, but you've got Jeremy just too strong for it.
Look, Prophet's doing it again. He's grabbing Grandpa, trying to hold him. Grandpa, though, smart this time.
He realizes Smoke's up there. Drop kick, misses drop kick. That could be curtains.
Oh, but he does it once
get up.
again. He's got nothing to finish it up with. He's exhausted.
Drove the Chevy to the levee.
Oh,
the levee was dry.
Prophet hit him, scoops him up,
Wasting no time at all. Up
and
down.
pile
driver.
drives him into oblivion.
1, 2.
And that's a 3.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest,
That would have been a rope.
Jeremy Prophet.
The other side. Just because of how close DJ Smoke is to those ropes, I'm a little surprised that we got away with a pin like that. But here we are, your winner of this match, Jeremy Prophet. And it just obliterating DJ Smoke. It is utter maliciousness. Is all I can really say, Jeff. Utterly malicious. Jeremy's not trying to help Smoke up. He just want to give the man a hand.
Yeah, what's he doing? Just lurking.
Well,
He's offering him a sign of respect here, I think, Stefan.
no. The audience said respect. But
Look, he's offering his hand.
I know how he can be. And Jeremy likes destruction, if you haven't noticed.
Maybe Jeremy, maybe he's got a heart after all.
Okay. It's not completely ice cold in the Great White North, all right? Even though 75% of it is uninhabitable snowy land. But, there you go. The more you know about Canada.
Look at Jeremy. He's actually kind of won over some of these people here in Covington.
Well, did you see some of the things he was pulling out? Friday the 13th.
And make me a martyr.
And it appears that the
People will always
martyr,
remember it.
this is the reincarnation of Johnny Danger, who died, the martyr making his way. He's from the pit of despair. That's what he told me.
It makes sense if you understand the demeanor that Martyr has had over the last couple of months in his sporadic appearances here, especially after that just heart-wrenching breakdown that he had back at Fallout, leading into his, I want to say, at Witch's Ball he interfered. I know he interfered back at Treason.
He's definitely made his presence felt here in recent shows, but nevertheless, the martyr and an enigma Maybe we'll get a little clarity as to his intent and purpose right now. I see he's got a microphone.
And he's got a purpose, so there's nothing but time and opportunity as he gets this thing underway here.
What else does he have? A shillelagh?
I came here tonight for one reason and one reason only. And that was to have a good old-fashioned come-to-Jesus meeting with Matt Hankins.
Calling out Matt Hankins.
Matt Hankins
But
not
the
here tonight.
illustrious Matthew is not here tonight. So here's what I want to be done.
You know, it's
Darling,
Jeff. It
why don't
seems
you
that
come
Mark
on
gets
up
a
here
lot
in
of
this
mic
ring?
time when Matt isn't here.
Come on. You go be
It's
just
easy to be
fine.
brave when there's no chance of anything happening.
Like a Shane Marks coming out at you.
See, Matt, you ain't here, but I know you're watching. So I want you to listen damn good. The tragedy in all this, Matt, is I thought you were different. See, wrestling by nature is a business of frauds, of liars, of cheaters and thieves. But you, Matt Hankins, I thought was genuine, just like Johnny Danger. You two took the same path to this ring. You went from the front row to being the stars of the show. But somewhere along the line, this show meant more to you than your friendship. So you parked Johnny Danger in that corner to rot. And little by little, Johnny lost everyone and everything that mattered to him. In fact, when the woman that Johnny loved more than life itself broke his heart and threw him in the trash, it was your shoulder, Matt Hankins, that Johnny cried on. And what did you tell him? You said, John, the problem is you've eaten so much shit, you've learned to like the taste.
Shrouded in mystery.
All that pain, all that anger, and as you so eloquently put it, all that shit had to go somewhere. And thus, a martyr was born.
A martyr has been born.
The name is Martyr. And I am in control. See. See, Matt Hankins. They broke Johnny Danger to pieces, and I was the only one left to pick them pieces up. But the problem is the damage was so extensive, most of them pieces don't fit together no more. And so Johnny Danger is gone and only Martyr remains. Why don't you do something about it? Oh, wait. You can't do a goddamn thing but sit there and listen.
He's enraging the crowd with his words.
No love
But
for
Matt
Martyr
Hankins,
from the
you
PCW
can do
here.
something. You can do something to stop this, and I'm going to tell you how. You got two choices. Number one, you stay sitting home and you watch as week after week, night after night, I come to this ring and I disrupt, and destroy everything you worked so hard to build. Your other choice is a little thing called Homecoming, our first show of the new year. Why don't you come to this ring and face me one-on-one? And it ain't gonna be just a regular match. No, I got an offer you can't refuse. See, Matt Hankins, if you beat me, I will take what's left of Johnny Danger and I will leave. I will leave you in peace for the rest of your days.
No love lost here between the
But-
Martyr and Matt Hankins.
If I win, Matt Hankins, you are banished from PCW. And I will take the remnants of this company that you've ran into the ground, and I will rebuild it into something beautiful. So what's it gonna be, Matt? You gonna play the hero one more time? Or are you just gonna sit there and watch as I piss on your legacy? Yeah! As I piss on your company, and I piss all over you the same way you did to Johnny Danger.
It sounds like we're going to have to lay down a... PCW.Life.
And his opponent!
4 tickets, 3 for the price of 1. You can also do student discount. Check it out, PCW.Life. You can also follow us on all the social medias. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube as well, where you can also check out our previous shows. Most recently, we had Treason,
making his way towards the ring at this time, from Orlando, Florida, weighing 190 pounds, the Hitmaker from Orlando, Dominic Stuckey! My life, yo, even when it's throwing spirals, I can see right through your smile.
Vanderbilt looked a little banged up. Worse for wear. The Butcher trying to take out my co-commentator / ring announcer here.
That's a Butcher tripped me.
He's trying to add more to mine. He's trying to add more to my thing. If you can take it out,
he tripped me just now. I'm telling you, the Butcher freaks me out, and he just tripped me as I was walking by. I'm feeling kind of nervous.
And the Creeps are making their way back out again.
Creeps coming out.
Are the Creeps coming? Maybe not. I thought it was a holiday miracle, but it looks like we are keeping this one-on-one.
Creeps looking like they were going to come out, evidently not.
But you know what? All we can do is keep moving forward.
Some jawing back and forth here between Dominic Stuckey and Nathaniel Vanderbilt.
Not necessarily kid-friendly.
Vanderbilt, of course, wearing whatever that apparatus is on his left arm and hand.
From what I understand, they were trying something new. He and Rose Gold. It didn't quite work out, and of course, he's the one that got hurt in that exchange. So good for him. But something about you put your arm back around and then you try to like put it under your leg, and you know what? I'll tell you about it later, Jeff. I think this match is about to get underway. If Nathaniel can kind of figure out what he's actually out here to do.
I got to tell you, my grandma was a sweet country woman, and she would not have been able to sit here and watch Nathaniel Vanderbilt and Rose Gold just basically like doing it in the ring.
Looking for daps over here, trying to get this match started.
All right, we are underway. Stuckey clearly the crowd favorite here against Vanderbilt.
I mean, and Dom Stuckey was just chomping at the bit, just trying. See, Vanderbilt is doing the exact same kind of thing that Rose Gold decided to use back at Treason. It's that, yeah, let's get this match started. No, not really, and slide back out. It's a little oil salesman.
Yeah, it's psychological warfare, because Stuckey's ready. You know, the match starts, you want to make contact right away, you know, and when you don't, it can throw you off your game plan.
But the question is, how much is it really psychological warfare if you keep using the same trick?
Well,
I think you're only punking yourself at that point.
Yeah, it becomes sort of a tell. Look at Stuckey, though. He's not letting it bother him. Taking some stretches in the ring.
We're already at a count of 7 in this matchup.
Nathaniel Vanderbilt contemplating impregnating Rose Gold by the side of the ring.
Apparently we're on Vanderbilt time. Vanderbilts are some of the wealthiest people in the nation.
Look at this. This is a love shack tonight between these two.
You know, whoever we get to really commission this thing later, after this whole Martyr Hankins deal settles and et cetera, can we just have these two not come to the ring with each other each time?
Vanderbilt upset that Stuckey sort of blocked him there from his smooches, but it's time to wrestle this match.
This is not a Skinamax channel. This is PCW.
Exactly. Two of them exchanging. Stuckey outside, has Vanderbilt inside, springboards in and back, cracks him. Oof. Vanderbilt.
Backstabber. With his hurt shoulder, though, you'd think Stuckey would go for that shoulder.
Diving Euro uppercut from Stuckey, goes for the cover.
Trying to make quick work of Nathaniel Vanderbilt here.
That could have gotten a 3 count. That was pretty impressive.
Absolutely. And it's been all Stuckey this match. I don't think Nathaniel Vanderbilt even came to wrestle. He just wanted to show off Rose Gold.
I think you're right. And look, Rose Gold, she knows her man's in trouble. That's why she's up there trying to distract Grandpa and Dominic Stuckey, giving Nathaniel a chance to recuperate.
Which is literally, I guess, nap time. Grandpa could have started counting him to his feet by now. If this were last man standing match, Stuckey would have won 20 minutes ago.
Oh, big drop kick. Vanderbilt able to take control.
Sneaky drop kick.
Backbreaker from Vanderbilt, and Stuckey is on the mat.
And Vanderbilt going to the Bryce Cannon playbook this evening with just sneaky tactics.
Only got the 2 count there. Once again, working the back.
It seems like it's vertebrae for vertebrae. Stuckey started off working the back, and now Vanderbilt has started working the back.
He's got him in like an arm bar, but he's wrenching that neck as well.
That whole thing, it's all those tendons are all interlocked and interchanged. You know, you get a pinch in the base of your spine, and all of a sudden your head is killing you. It's all that same stuff in the shoulder and neck.
Oh, and it gives Rose Gold a chance to get her hands on him.
Both of them together make up half a brain. It's quite interesting.
Vanderbilt in control, just places his foot across the neck. Once again, Grandpa counting him. He's in the ropes.
Vanderbilt's biggest strength right now is towing that line between disqualified and not.
Picking him up, looks like he's going to try to like slingshot. Oh!
Into that bottom turnbuckle.
Into the bottom turnbuckle. That could break your nose. 2 count. Stuckey able to get the kick out after that nasty bottom turnbuckle slingshot. Innovative little offensive move there from Vanderbilt.
In fact, it's gotten the Butcher's attention too, which is kind of surprising. Again, he's not usually quite as keyed in, but sometimes you'll catch him glancing up and
drops the big knee on Stuckey. And look, Rose Gold, they applaud each other. They love each other. They do support each other.
Butcher actually applauded along with him. I think Butcher might be looking at this little hoity-toity tag team here.
Is he scouting? Is that what he's doing?
Which, I mean, with Nathaniel Vanderbilt coming in with all that money and that gaudy pimp coat, obviously there's got to be some financial backing there. Might be something a Butcher would like in his corner.
Got him in a headlock. Stuckey, though,
fighting back.
Shots to the gut, trying to get free. He does. Hoists him.
Oh, almost couldn't do it. That shoulder
Russian leg sweep from Vanderbilt regains.
Stuckey couldn't get that right arm underneath.
Cover. Almost got a 3 on that Russian leg sweep.
Vanderbilt trying to fasten the count there. Hasten, excuse me. And of course, as Dom's out on the other side there, I'm sure that everything is just going swell with Rose Gold.
Rose Gold is essentially stalking Dominic Stuckey here outside of the ring.
The Grandpa needs to get his people back in. He doesn't realize that Stuckey's way on the other side of the ring over there. And taking a bit of a breather is Vanderbilt, just kind of admiring his work at this point. The work that, of course, he has done with Rose Gold. It has not been a real singles match, as it were.
Vanderbilt taking his time here in the ring, just resting.
Rose Gold is actually over here holding Stuckey's leg, so he cannot make it back in.
Wait, there's the music again.
Oh,
there's creeps a bit. Crates are here.
They just wanted us to know that it was possible they would show up. It is Big Rip's birthday.
It is Big Rip's birthday.
Happy birthday, Big Rip. And you won that match earlier.
Yeah, she did. What a birthday present for Big Rip.
Absolutely. And Dr. Irving Vest with the confetti poppers here. And Ref Grandpa's totally lost the lead on this. Oh! But
big
Vanderbilt
hip shot. Hip shot to Stuckey. Stuckey hurt. I'm not sure how creeps are going to...
I don't think it was a hip. I think it was the side of the knee.
Vanderbilt in control.
God, what is the sound of one hand clapping?
Meanwhile, creeps have sort of sat down in the crowd.
Well, they've got some cake to enjoy, you know. They're here to see the show just like Butcher is.
Vanderbilt with the shoulder block to the gut repeatedly in the corner on Stuckey.
The Creeps getting a happy birthday chant going on over in the corner. Got to watch out for the RIAA on that one. Don't want to get muted.
Stuckey trying to fight back, but Vanderbilt cuts off that comeback attempt.
And this is just becoming a cavalcade of craziness, to be honest with you.
Oh! Another knee drop to the back.
Working that back and shoulder.
Hooks the leg.
It's surprising. It is definitely a plan that he's got going on here. Kick out at 2. Stuckey's still in this.
Grandpa was right there on that to make that count. And a face lock applied here. Headlock applied by Vanderbilt.
Fighting up to a vertical base. And Stuckey getting back into this.
Couple of elbows. Drops down. Little chin buster. Stuckey frees himself, goes off the ropes.
Nope.
Oh, and Vanderbilt looking for somebody, but there was no one home on that moonsault.
Not yet. Big shoulder tackle. And here comes Dom Stuckey.
Stuckey's a house of fire.
Popping into third gear. Oh, Pele kick. And that is clean to clock. And Nathaniel Vanderbilt, he's going to have to swing by his own boat, pick up a new one. That one's broke.
Setting him up.
And getting that arm around, he can actually do it this time. Oh! GTS.
I mean, it caught him
Can he
squarely in the head. I can't believe Vanderbilt is conscious.
It's that
after
thick
that.
skull saving him.
Oh.
Bryce,
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe the thick head
Bryce Cannon
is keeping him in this match.
Bryce Cannon has the hair gel to help him, and Nathaniel Vanderbilt just has his thick old skull. And it could be the end of this.
He just cannonballs into him.
Rose up.
2
Kick
count
out
as Rose
two.
Gold distracting Grandpa.
Oh, and Dr. West saying no, pulling Rose Gold down almost a head taller than the creeps there.
Oh, big rip. I guess she didn't want that cake after all for herself.
Oh, cake face.
Oh, Rose Gold, 24 karat, not tonight.
Absolutely not. 24,000 sprinkles? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But Dom needs to remember he is still in a match.
Oh, he grabs him by the
Zigzag
back.
takes him down. Can Nathaniel capitalize?
Vanderbilt is clearly upset.
Oh! That could take out an eye.
Roll up from Stuckey.
Confetti pop into the face. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this
I
contest,
gotta say,
Dominic
Grandpa
Stuckey!
Grandpa can go ahead and call it however he wants. Technically, the creeps did not show any sort of favorites. It was kind of what was going on. They helped level the playing field. A little curious on Grandpa's choices, but it is what it is.
I think the romance might have a little kibosh tonight between the two of them. They're not having a good evening anymore.
Of all the times to not suck face,
Well,
perfect time. You can clean her up right now.
you could just start licking, and it's like getting a meal and having romance at the same time.
Came in Lady in the Trampin', leave Lady in the Trampin'.
Dominic Stuckey, happy to get that victory, I'm sure.
And a bit of respect for the help that was given to him by creeps to Stuckey there. I'm getting all fumbled. That was I'm getting a sugar.
Ooh, we got a confrontation here between Big Rip and Rose Gold.
But Wes still has one of the confetti cannons. I wouldn't mess with him. And Big Rip sizing up Vanderbilt.
You got to be careful with those confetti cannons. They can burn if they're up close to your face.
Absolutely. And the doctor.
Oh, to the butcher. Satanic West hits the butcher.
Butcher took a second. I think he took a little wine nap for a moment there.
What is the butcher going to do?
He was not expecting a confetti cannon to the mouth. Right in the bush.
We all need to watch out right now. We need to watch out. This is not good, Stefan.
But hey, we've got 3 people in a desk between us and the butcher. But
this is not good. Clearly, you can tell Irving West knows he stepped in it right there.
Yeah, even Big Rip trying to beg him off.
Oh, Butcher, that kicking chairs over. He's not happy.
The last thing you want to do is end up in the hospital on your birthday.
It was outstanding watching you work in the ring, Jeremy Prophet. You are indeed a ring general, sir.
But it's not about me. It's about these gentlemen in the ring right now about to engage in this battle royal. It looks like there's some gentlemen here who may have formed a bit of an alliance.
It's quite the mass of humanity in that ring right now. I would say the combined weight's got to be rolling around 3,000 pounds in there right now.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell you, one of my strategies when it comes to battle royals
is I always like to kind of try to stay near the middle of the ring. See, a lot of the guys, they go to the outside near the ropes, but that's where you're going to get eliminated. So for me, I try to stay in the middle because that means that I'm putting the chances of winning in my favor. So long as I stay there, I'm not going out.
This is utter pandemonium from the
Jeremy,
outset here.
What's your strategy in a match like this, in a battle royal where there's so many fists flying?
So I think it's kind of survival of the fittest. You got to look for who's tiring out and who is probably on the verge of teetering out of the ring, and then capitalize on it. Then you got to get the hell out of Dodge, because next thing you know, if you don't have a pair of eyes in the back of your head, someone's going to be tossing you out too. So it's a game of offense and defense and just picking your moments.
Dion Summers and Cedric Terrell there in the corner, fighting it out.
Former tag team partners, they ended up actually turning on each other just a couple of months ago at Fallout.
Alexi Lev trying to knock out the Tennessee Copperhead, Nick Stevens.
See, one thing that I'm looking for is you got a lot of guys there, I'd say north of 275, almost 300 pounds. When you got a lot of bodies in there, you want to gang up on those guys because, you know, a lot of hands makes the load lighter. But if those guys are in there when it's down to the last few, it's going to be hard to get someone of that size out of there.
So you'd be looking primarily right now like Warden, maybe?
Yeah, and I'd be looking to get the guys, the smaller guys, to rally and say, hey, look, man, you know, as long as there's a couple of us, it's going to be easier to dump a big old guy like that out of the ring.
I see what you're saying there. The biggest guy in this ring is the Warden, and Dominic Stuckey just got his clock cleaned by him, trying to get him out of the ring. He was not able to do it.
And notice Warden here, you know, now they're kind of all getting away from him. So I think they should be sticking on him because he had to use a lot of strength and a lot of stamina to fight off that last attempt. So now is when you really got to get on him.
Oh, and it is a Pier 6 brawl in the middle of this ring right now. ERC now taking a shot on the Warden. That's who I've got my eye on. Also, the Ripper Trey Shaw. He's definitely a mountain of a man.
Yep.
You have to remember, of all the people in this matchup, at least 4 of them have wrestled in some capacity earlier in this evening. ERC, DJ Smoke, Dr. Irving West, if you want to say, just a little bit, and Dom Stuckey there.
And I can tell you, looking at DJ Smoke, I was in there with him. He's a talented young competitor. He's got a great future ahead of him. But believe me, I took a piece of that boy's soul. So I got to question his physical fitness to be competing in a battle royal after going to war with me.
Yeah, I mean, he competed.
Absolutely.
It was a tremendous match, but you definitely put a hurting on him. And here he is having to face all of these guys. That's a tall challenge.
Yeah, I mean, he found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time. And, you know, unfortunately, hey, here he is giving a second go at it. Shows he's got a lot of heart. But, yeah, I'd be hard-pressed to put my money on him. No disrespect.
Oh, close to our first
big
elimination.
shot there.
I'll tell you who I'm liking is this gentleman here, Duncan. You know,
Duncan Mitchell.
Oh, he trains extremely hard at the Nightmare Factory, and you know, I've seen him in there. I know that he's a great young talent, and we've locked horns. Oh, we got some elimination.
Oh, it looks like we've got two. The Martyr was part of that. The Martyr, ERC, and Nick Stevens both eliminated. Grandpa's sending them to the back.
ERC and Martyr, there's some sort of extra history there, I think, underlying with this whole Matt Hankins debacle. I would love to get to the root of that problem, but right now is not that time as this match continues. Oh, we got another elimination there.
Who was that? Is that Alexi Lev?
I think it was, yeah.
We haven't seen Lev in a little while. Here he is in this battle royal getting eliminated.
Yep.
And Grant making sure that ERC leaves ringside there. Getting a little talk back.
Whoa, strong super kick, and that eliminates Dominic Stuckey.
Stuckey, again, was just fighting out here a little bit ago as well, so definitely wasn't 100%. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did, but DJ Smoke, the one that you were just talking about, Jeremy, who you took a piece of his soul, is still in this thing somehow.
Yeah, and I don't mean it maliciously, just I feel his chances...
we got an elimination there.
Yeah, his chances would have been a lot better if he didn't have to run into the buzzsaw that is Jeremy Prophet.
Irving West also there. He was looking like he was going to try to get back in the ring, but took a shot, and now he, too, has been eliminated.
And I got to wonder, who's going to do something about the Warden here still? One of the biggest men in there, and the numbers are dwindling.
Yeah,
trying to eliminate DJ Smoke. DJ Smoke hanging on.
The numbers.
Are they going to let him live out there? Oh, triple super
not.
kick.
Ah.
DJ Smoke is done.
And you got to love how much the crowd jumped up to help DJ Smoke.
Now, you see, DJ there, he was telling me that he's kind of a newcomer here. So he might have not been aware that those three gentlemen have as close of a relationship as it seems like they do. He might have thought it was every man for himself.
Well, all he has to do is check back the last 4 shows from PCW here that you can check out at YouTube. You know, at Platinum Championship Wrestling on YouTube, Fallout, Treason, Witch's Ball. This collective has been forming in front of our very eyes and in front of Smoke. So
I mean, it seems like there's a little bit of skullduggery going on here, you know, because now it's down to these four, and are they really just going to eliminate themselves?
I think they're trying to get...
Oh!
I mean, that's not how a battle royal should end. That's poor sportsmanship there.
They both eliminated themselves, as does Duncan Mitchell.
Wow.
The Ripper, Trey Shaw.
And maybe a new
The winner
member of the
of
collective
this battle
here.
royal, the Ripper,
Definitely on left field.
Trey Shaw.
Duncan Mitchell not having it.
3 cheers for our winner, Trey Shaw. Hip, hip, huzzah! Hip, hip, huzzah! Hip, hip, huzzah!
Hip, hip, huzzah from Duncan Mitchell for Trey Shaw winning this battle royal.
I mean, I know they don't have an athletic commission here in Georgia, but they should be investigating this.
This is very dubious,
breath smells
for sure.
like from all the way down there. So, do me a favor. Go to the dentist, get some veneers, get some mouthwash. Do me a favor, just clean your horrible, putrid, rancid mouth, Grandma. Now I believe
Choice words for the crowd from Duncan Mitchell there.
introductions are in order tonight. The men, and I do mean the men, not the boys before you. Plain and simple, this is the Ripper. This is soon to be your new Dealer's Choice Champion, Trey Shaw.
Trey Shaw gets
It's your
the spot
man
in the
right
six-pack
here.
challenge.
This crowd not exactly enlightened by this choice Trey Shaw has decided to take this evening.
As I was saying, before being disrespected like that, the young man before you, finally free from the shadow of Najasism, Cedric Terrell.
Clearly, the feeling seems mutual.
No. Cut the music! Cut the music! Cut the music! Those two bozos are not coming out here. I need to make myself clear. I said cut the music!
Oh, it's the Washington Bullets!
You stay on that rack. Both of you, stay on that rack.
The Washington Bullets, John and Trey.
I'm not sure if you gentlemen have noticed, but DJ Smoke is still around too.
You are messing with
Looks like the odds are evening up.
Stop! Cut the music! I got something to say! I got something to say!
It has been a minute since we've seen
Whoa. I don't know if y'all know, but when you come to PCW,
You're in Duncan Mitchell's house. No, you're not in Duncan Mitchell's house.
PCW is the house that the Bullets built.
No. Okay, calm down. You're absolutely correct. PCW is the house that the Bullets built, that Najasism built, that Matt Hankins built. But PCW will be the house that Duncan, Abbasia, and the East Side Ronin burn to the ground.
Strong words.
Duncan, we've seen so many guys like you. Young, hungry, talented, but arrogant. And every single one of them went down to us. Now, Duncan, I know your name because you said it about 14 times.
It is also...
Who are these other 3 gentlemen beside you? It doesn't matter what their names are.
Oh.
Because PCW's our house. So how about this right now? You think you're so great. You said you're so great. Prove it tonight. Any 2 of you that you pick, against us. Right now, it's up to you. Yes or no.
Challenge called for Washington Bullets to the collective over here. Any two that they can choose, they can take against the Bullets. See who stacks up.
What are they drawing straws over there?
But the Bullets might be walking into a trap here. They're still outnumbered 2-1.
But they're also a lot fresher. We haven't seen the Bullets here since at least before Fallout.
Well, it's quite simple. I'm going to pick myself because, you know, I carried Team PCW against the House of Butcher. I did. I mean, you two were nowhere to be seen at the end of that match. It was all me. Still no thanks. Still no thanks. Still no appreciation. And my partner will be the man who puts PCW on lockdown, the Warden.
Oh, that's a strong choice from Duncan Mitchell. Chooses the powerhouse, the Warden.
Looks like the team has set Duncan Mitchell, the Warden, versus the Washington Bullets.
And Grandpa's out there. It looks like we've got an impromptu tag match here.
So I'd say what's interesting here is that clearly the Washington Bullets, they're a tag team. They're a seasoned team. You know, when you have a tag team partner, you kind of know what each other's thinking. Here, Duncan and the Warden, they're not as much of a regular tag team, so that might give a bit of an advantage to the Bullets.
This is very true. This Warden and Duncan are a very new tag team. The Bullets have been doing it for a number of years through several iterations of PCW.
But the X
and
factor
across the Southeast.
Yeah, but the X factor is going to be those two gentlemen on the outside flanking them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't think they plan to play fair.
You would think that Ref Grandpa might ban them from ringside, but I don't think the Bullets are worried about it either way.
Hey, it's one thing you can't hold against me. I might be a mean guy and say some mean things, but I bend the rules. I don't break them.
Fellas, run, we are underway here in this impromptu matchup. The Warden and Duncan Mitchell going against the Washington Bullets, John and Trey.
Oh, and a quick tag into the Warden.
John in the ring right now with the Warden.
It's two big men.
I mean, I see a big man and a gigantic man in there.
Yeah, this is true. This is absolutely true.
We've got a power confrontation about to happen. Oh, and the Warden goes right in for the knee.
Warden's standing about 6'5" to John's 5'10".
Misses the clothesline. Scoops him up.
Oh, up and down. No, John slips out of it.
Smart move there from John.
Tag
Trey comes in, they double team the Warden in the corner. Now that's what they're going to have to do with the Warden. If they double team him, they're going to be able to handle his size.
Trey's a legal man here.
Oh, stayed too close too long to the Warden.
Duncan back here.
Deep arm drag there from Trey.
Now this is a much better strategy. You want to isolate the smaller men. Despite the fact that he may be a little bit quicker, you don't want to be dealing with the powerhouse because it just takes one shot and then you're on Dream Street.
Yeah, no, is it as if you can sense it? The Bullets, it's like they have an opportunity with Mitchell in the ring.
Yep.
Well, and you can also tell just with Trey in general, he's a very slender guy. He's a very fast dude, and he's a veteran. I mean, Duncan's been doing it for a bit, but he does not have that same kind of tread on him, that same wear on his tread as the Bullets do, just far enough.
Yep.
Big John drops the knee down on the arm, goes for the cover. Only a 2 count. Mitchell kicks out.
Not to mention that the team of Mitchell and Warden are not fresh. They just came out of a battle royal.
Yep.
Big shot there, and the Bullets are in control. Duncan Mitchell in big trouble here. He's going to need the Warden to make the save.
I think Duncan's starting to realize he might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew.
Well, I mean, he just got a good mouthful of knees, so who knows?
Using it like a battering ram, and drops a hammer, a big 12-6 elbow. He drops down.
That's a brilliant tag strategy. They work from the middle of the ring towards their corner.
Yep.
Most people just start in their corner and just do the beatdown. They're showing their ring dominance.
In mixed martial arts, that elbow would be illegal, but not here. You can drop it here in PCW.
Technically, the elbow's only illegal if it's 12-6.
12-6. Well, he did drop that. I saw him drop a 12-6.
And Duncan Mitchell's starting to fight back now. if only momentarily, tag in Trey's the legal man yet again.
A gentle tag from Trey in. Gentle.
You couldn't even call it a tag. It was a brotherly love tag.
It was. Slides into the ring and is able to take over here against Mitchell.
They're really just having their way with him.
Duncan reverses it. Oh.
Big boot.
Big kick to the face there from Trey, but the Warden not too smart hanging out there on that ring apron by the Warden. He was lurking.
I gotta question the official just seeing that happen right in front of him and not at least admonishing the Warden a lot more than that. That turned the tide of this entire match.
Well, if you haven't noticed, Ref Grandpa is the only one that is officiating this evening. He's had a lot going on, especially with cake in the face earlier tonight. A couple of people getting confetti cannon in the gob. So yeah, there's a lot going on. But
I mean, I might not be one to talk because I took advantage of some of his misdirections as well. But that happened right in front of him, and that turned the tide of this match. If the Bullets end up losing this, they might have a reason to go to management and complain. Maybe ask for a rematch.
Note to staff.
Oh look, see here. Well, he didn't get to be 3-time referee of the year.
And the collective going in on Trey there, behind Grandpa's back, of course. You can't have these other two guys just hooliganing about at ringside.
John frustrated trying to get in the ring, and now the Warden has taken control on Trey.
And the tide, it has turned on the Washington Bullets this evening.
That's a scary man. That is a frightening man.
Did you just see Trey trying to scramble away from him? Absolutely.
Big elbow from the Warden cover.
We were just talking about the veteran prowess of it, and he was scrambling away to try to tag John back in.
But the Warden's got to stay concentrated on his opponent, too. It seems like he's letting the people get under his skin. Again, I'm not one to talk because, when it comes down to it, these people can be really frustrating when they're yelling mean things to you and whatnot. But at the same time, you want to be leaving with the winner's share of the purse.
Yeah, absolutely. And that means you really want to stay focused on what's inside the ring, not so much outside of it, especially if you have two other helpers with you. As well as Kev took out at 2. Grandpa loses his glasses, might have been able to see a little bit better for a minute there, and Trey is turned inside out.
And maybe I got to cut him a little bit of slack there, Grandpa, because he's been the only official tonight.
That's what I'm saying, I know.
It's not easy.
I jest.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it is not looking good for Trey's arm here as doesn't get tied up in the ropes.
Crowd solidly behind the Bullets here, rooting for Trey to be able to get a tag to John, but they're making it impossible.
This might implode, gentlemen. This could we could lose all of this and it just implode on itself.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, was this the same faction that was formed a few shows ago and they attacked Naja? Are these the guys?
Yes, as well as DJ Smoke, the following show.
Yeah. It's been a short-lived but strong reign of terror from this group. Time will tell how long they can continue wreaking havoc here in PCW.
Yeah. And like I said, I've trained with Duncan. I know he's a talented wrestler. Great future ahead of him, no doubt about it. But, these hooligans that he's here with, these guys, they're causing problems in the backstage. They don't talk to anybody. They're really just, in it for themselves. I see a lot of these guys like this back home. But, here with the great hospitality of PCW, this just doesn't jive with the rest of the locker room and what this company's trying to convey. It's really unfortunate.
Well, and you mentioned the prowess of Duncan Mitchell, and he's very smart sticking to that left arm of Trey, Washington Bullets there. He tied it up in the ropes as we were down on the mat. Just kept it locked up, making sure that arm is completely inert by the end of this match.
Big suplex there from Duncan Mitchell. Almost gets the 3 count. Trey trying to still fight back to get to his partner, John, trying to get that tag so the Bullets can get something going.
Duncan making sure this is staying solidly in the center or his corner of the ring. Definitely not getting anywhere near the Bullets' corner. And he's really not letting the other collective members get in on it, which is kind of refreshing for a moment.
I got to ask you guys a question because there were some words that were exchanged, in talking about this is like the house that the Bullets helped build. How much credibility is there to that? Do they have a case in saying that?
Yes, like I said, they've actually been part of PCW for quite some time. I originally showed up in PCW back in about 2018, and they were part of the main tag teams here. They were one of the tag champions at that point.
They are a well-known team in the Southeast region. I wouldn't be surprised one day if you meet them up in Canada, Jeremy Prophet.
No, I'll be happy to step in the ring with just about anybody, especially a seasoned tag team. I'm, tag team champions in many promotions up there. That's an actual fact. You can Google it like anything else. with Jeremy Prophet. But, yeah, no, definitely they know what they're doing, but they're finding themselves a little worse for wear.
Oh, big move from Trey. Can he get to the rope?
Guess I spoke too soon.
I mean, he pulled that deep, but he's having trouble getting to that vertical base. Warden starting to sneak in, maybe trying to go for it.
He's shaking off the cobwebs. He's going to try to go over there and get a cover.
This might be Trey. What's his name? Trey?
Trey.
Might be Trey's one and only chance to get over to John there and get the fresh man in this match.
It might be. I think Warden was kind of confused at what ringside he was even on.
There we go. Tag to John.
Fantastic rolling tag. Big knee takes Warden down. Big clothesline takes down Duncan Mitchell.
Oh, he's a house of fire now, folks. John's ready. He's going to do something here.
He is locked and loaded.
I think he's fixing to go over that top rope.
Oh, he dives out of the ring right into the trio with the Butcher. And then handles business inside of the ring with Duncan Mitchell.
Did the Butcher come back out here? Did I miss that?
Oh!
And who?
Almost got the 3.
Bit of a lackadaisical cover there from a veteran. I would say had he hooked it a little bit deeper, that might have been all.
Just busted his face there. It's amazing he was able to kick out.
I think he knew he had a little bit of borrowed time with that, and he was just trying to strike as fast as he could, but Duncan is very resilient.
Chin buster there from Duncan Mitchell.
That was a chin buster. Oh, but he throws one back.
Into the corner goes Mitchell.
They're each stalking each other around the ring.
Oh!
Big knee lift. Duncan Mitchell stunned.
This could be curtain call. Oh! Turnbuckle and a boot to the face. And
cover from John.
Z's for Mr. Mitchell. Kick out at 2 3/4.
A little bit of disbelief in John there. He thought he had a 3. Grandpa was steady with the count, though.
Tag entry, becoming the legal man yet again. And might see some of that tag team moveset that they're obviously so fluid with. Up and over. Mitchell out of it.
Swift move there from Duncan to get out of the way. Tags in Warden for a big double clothesline.
And
his
leveling the playing field.
His pent-up fury being unleashed, but the bullets go to work.
A bit of a feint, maybe. They have a little bit more than we thought they did.
Combination.
Incredible move there. Cover.
2.
And a kick out.
The bullets are still in this.
Trey able to kick out of that somehow. The bullets are still alive.
Still some powder left.
I take it these bullets, they've been in the deep waters before as a team, and they know that it's going to take a lot more to put them away. I think they might have been underestimated by the Warden and Duncan.
Oh, absolutely. It's like you said, too. The Warden Duncan, relatively fresh team. The Bullets, as you've learned throughout this evening, have been doing this for a minute.
Mitchell tried to set him up and ended up hitting the Warden in a roll-up.
It's one of those miscommunications.
Backstabber, cutter.
And a cutter, the cover.
That could be all she wrote. One.
John clearing the end.
And it is.
John making sure the rest of the collective was taken care of on the other side of the ring there. The Trey could get the pin. And the returning Washington Bullets are your victors.
They overcame a ton of odds to win that match. From interference on the outside, a well-oiled, albeit not as experienced, but still hard-hitting tag team with great maneuvers. But the win goes to the Washington Bullets.
Absolutely. I'm very curious to see what a rematch would be after that collective gets some more time as a unit under their belts, bit Freebird style, and see them actually go against the Bullets again in a 2-on-2 match.
And that has not got to be the way that they wanted to end the year, Duncan and his crew.
Absolutely not. But they are walking away with one new member in Trey Shaw, as well as a six-pack challenge walk-in. So they're going to set off 2023 starting pretty well, I think.
Definitely, and shifting gears, there's still a lot of great action to come tonight.
Absolutely.
A tremendous main event.
Indeed. We've got...
Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup, that's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
And you were asking earlier about. Wait on Jeff here for a moment. Najasism, we didn't actually expect him to be here tonight. He was supposed to be at Southern Honor this evening, doing the best of his third annual Best of 7. So I'm surprised he actually made it to Covington from Woodstock. For you, that's about an hour and a half away.
Well, he cares a lot about these fans, and you know, having been here the past couple of shows, hey, he's coming to say hi to me, I guess. Look at that. Real recognizes real.
Hey, Naj, how's it going? A couple of puzz from
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am on commentary.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was saying good things.
time
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
now
I'm a good person to say good things about.
event of the evening.
So we're just getting ready
Introducing
for Skrilla the Great. Main event coming up here.
Yeah, both of these people I'm familiar with. I wrestled both of them.
From the throne room of hell, by way of the
Well, I've been in the ring with Skrilla. I've never wrestled Trever Aeon, but I've seen him a little bit since being down here, and he seems like one hell of a talent. So I think this is going to be a great main event, a great treat for the people.
Absolutely.
Trever
Get a little closer. Now, I believe part of the gates of hell, right?
The left hand, the right hand, they got a lot going on in the state of Georgia, the state of Alabama.
So what I'm curious to see about Trever here, because like I said, I've been in the ring with Skrilla. I like Trevor's presentation. I like the contacts, the costume, all of that. But I want to see if he can really go in that ring.
Trust me, this is going to be a fight. I
205
know both of these men, like I think I know them, this is going to be a fight.
Well, I know Skrilla can go in there. I know you can too. So this man in the ring right now, he is the X factor of this match. He's what I want to see what he's made of.
PCW mainstay Skrilla the Great making his way to the ring here.
Watching this match closely. One of these men could be my next challenger, so
Very true. Your belt is always on the line, pretty much, isn't it?
You know I'm always ready for a fight.
But Naj, I gotta call you out on one thing, because there were some guys that put a beating on you a few shows back. The second they went out the door, that's right when you showed up. Is that a coincidence, or what's going on?
There are no coincidences. Like the show says, it's always time to fight. I'm not running for anybody. It's always an open challenge when it comes to the champ, baby. I just had some other business to handle before I came here tonight. You know, the champ is in high demand, fighting all over the state.
Like I was just telling Jeremy, I was surprised that you actually made it here because you were doing your Best of 7 at the 3rd annual. You were at Southern Honor this evening?
Was at Southern Honor. Me and Owen Knight had a fight, a battle. But I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about these two men who are about to battle in this main event. I know it's going to be awesome.
And we are off. Skrilla the Great versus Trever Aeon in his debut match here at PCW.
And the people have already made their choice.
No, Aeon has been here multiple times. Me and Aeon actually had a match last year in PCW, so this is just a return for him. He's been here since he was a rookie. He's been coming.
You can blame Mr. Jeff Jobs for that one, going off of his info.
Yes, Trevor's been here since he was years ago. When he was a rookie, he was here wrestling in PCW.
I think he's coming here for an intense sitting match, and he's winning. He's doing fantastic.
No, these are mind games.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Sometimes you don't want to start right away because that's what your opponent is expecting. You got to give him something unpredictable, throw him off his game.
Well, and sometimes your legs are just tired. You want to take another little sit. It could just be a sit, Jeremy. Jeez.
No, I mean, look, if your legs aren't working, you shouldn't be in that ring with a talent the level of Skrilla. That means you're going to have a very quick night, and you'll find yourself staring at the lights once it's all said and done.
This is true. This is very true.
I can tell you one thing, guys. It has a big fight feel. It feels like a main event to me, so I'm excited to see it.
Absolutely. And if you want to get in on this main event kind of thing, next year our first show will be January 13th. That is Friday the 13th, 2023. You get your ticket at PCW.life. Buy 3, get 1 free. Student discounts, all that fun stuff. PCW.life.
And you know what they say about Friday the 13th. The crazy things might happen on Friday the 13th.
Might get a little spooky. And we finally get a tie-up starting off this match here.
And it's an aggressive one. Oh.
And Skrilla just kind of seems nonplussed about this. He's just glad to be tussling now as opposed to the mind games that Aeon was playing earlier.
Will we get a clean break?
I can tell you from fighting this man for the better part of this entire year, Skrilla is all about the mind games, the psychological games, so that's what we're going to watch for him tonight. I already know. Look at Trever using that elbow to push Skrilla down.
Yeah, a bit of a reversal. I haven't seen a reversal like that before. It's quite interesting. Definitely getting this little catch can here. These men did not come for high-flying, gimmicky stuff. They came here to fight. Well,
I don't know. That looks pretty gimmicky to me.
Look at Trever back with the mind games. They're playing mind games with each other.
You're saying gimmick. He was sitting a minute ago then. He was not... Whatever.
Both of these guys are great at mind games and the psychological tricks, so we're going to see what they both bring to the table tonight, honestly.
If you ask me, it looks like Trevor's the one kind of dictating the pace. When they were rolling around, you know, he disengaged, he's going at his pace, he's more wrestling his match, more so than Skrilla.
Wait, are you thinking that Skrilla just kind of want to get this one and done? Or what do you think Skrilla's overall plan is?
For me, knowing Skrilla, he's going to pace himself. He's going to take his time in this match. He's not going to rush anything.
Well, there's an armbar here, so this is real serious. You know, this could end if Skrilla decides to tap.
Never.
He's got to break his hands first. Skrilla locking it in. Pin attempt, kick out of 2.
Oh, this time Skrilla was the one who disengaged, so.
Yes. Skrilla disengaged, rolled it into the pin.
See, I don't like this now. Trever turned his back for a second. If that were me, I would put my boot upside the back of his head and it'd be a quick night.
I know what to watch when I wrestle you.
I hope that happens, my brother.
You missed a barn burner earlier with Jeremy Prophet and DJ Smoke. That was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Double takedown.
And DJ, one of my proteges, one of my people that I'm definitely throwing as much advice and knowledge into. So.
Oh, my apologies then for what I did to him.
It's okay. I'm going to take a look back at it. I'm going to watch and see, give him some pointers.
Well, really, keep your eye on the collective of things.
Oh my God, nice hip
Skrilla and Trever really firing up, getting into just a whole nother gear here.
Put a little extra stank on that headlock takeover there. Almost put him right on his head.
And these are two vets. Look at them, how they're working, how they're taking their time. They know when to pull the trigger and when to do what they need to do to get the advantage in the match. And that's what we're watching them do.
Continue to work the head and neck of Trever Aeon.
And see, I find a lot of fans, they don't have an appreciation as much for the technical catch-as-can part of wrestling. But, you know, a lot of matches start off that way, especially two high-level guys like this. Because, let's face it, fatigue is a real thing. So you don't want to be throwing the kitchen sink at the guy right out the gate for fear that you might end up exhausted when it gets into the deep waters.
Well, and that's why things like that work so well for people like Zack Sabre Jr., where you're working on these different muscle groups intermittently. And you're doing so much more damage than what people can think of sometimes.
And guys, you see that strategy of Skrilla? He keeps going back to that headlock. And you know that's going to play mind games on Trever. Trevor's going to get frustrated because Skrilla keeps going to the same thing.
Well, as well as cutting off oxygen and blood flow to the brain.
Again, maybe he's hoping to drag this into the deep waters. Maybe he sees some holes in Trevor's game. But Trever, once the match gets into the later stages, he might not have the gas tank that he does at the start.
I agree. You know, Skrilla has that game plan.
You know, not everyone is a 20, 30-minute wrestler and still able to go toe-to-toe. They're not a Naga or a Jeremy Prophet. Nice Saito suplex.
God.
Explosive.
Oh, check his neck. That looked like it hurt.
Trever just taking a second to breathe here while Skrilla deals with that neck trauma. Trever back to his vertical base. And just kind of playing with Skrilla, with mind games again.
Oh, he's going to hit him with another suplex.
Oh!
To the knees. That hurt. That looked like it hurt.
Right to the pectorals, which makes lifting tough later on.
Woo! I'm sorry for wooing in the mic, but Jesus, that looked like it hurt.
Well,
great shot.
Look at Skrilla's face, and he'll tell you how much it hurt.
And again, it's a very deliberate, methodical pace.
And I'm glad it's him, not me. To be honest.
It would not be me, because it would take a couple more than that to back me up. I'd be throwing them back at him.
Listen to you. Oof.
But yeah, Trever is being very methodical. Taking a minute, keeping his eye on Skrilla, making sure he's not getting up too fast. Coming back in, striking again. Take another second just to make sure and plot that next move.
And look at the innovation from Trever. Did you see that splash? That was a very innovative splash he just did. So we're seeing them set the tempo with the mat wrestling, then the chaining, then the striking, and then also innovative moves.
And if you're calling it innovative, that's one hell of a compliment.
Trever working that shoulder and the head of Skrilla the Great.
See, I think the ref needs to get in there and check that chin lock, because that's looking more like a choke.
And you look at both of them are working the head and the neck, so both of them are trying to wear the other one down, and they're trying to work that throat and that neck area. Both seem to have the same game plan, honestly.
It's very much 4D chess, and it just depends on who gets that opportune moment first. And so far, it seems like...
well, Trevor's getting a little cocky here.
Follow.
Oh. And that's what happens.
There it is.
Yes, and that's one of Skrilla's main moves, that drop kick. That's what he's known for.
Pretty sure I've been on the receiving end of that.
It just slips. He slips right by you. You turn around, drop kick. That's it. Again, like I say, you're playing chess. That one opportune moment.
And if you notice, no one has had a sustained advantage. These two are back and forth. They know each other well. Even though they've never wrestled here at PCW, they've wrestled each other many times before. They have a chemistry in the ring, and you're just seeing it play out here in PCW as it has many other places before.
Like you said, it is a very deliberate pace. Strike, and then do some damage to a part. Strike some more.
Yes.
And it might not be the most fan-friendly kind of style, but it gets the job done.
Absolutely.
Hey, we're in the business to win. It's not.
Absolutely.
You want to satisfy the fans. You want to make them happy, but at the end of the day, you want to win.
Oh, absolutely.
And you got to win. You got to win the way you know how. And if it is systematically dismantling your opponent, so be it.
Oh! Okay. Somebody needs to check Skrilla's neck. Referee Darryl Hall needs to check Skrilla's neck, because it just might not.
Oh, still some life in Skrilla.
I thought his name was Grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa Darryl Hall, three-time Georgia Referee of the Year.
You can blame Mr. Job. He just wrote Grandpa. I at least put the ref on it.
Looks like the crowd is firmly behind Skrilla, PCW regular.
But it's a little surprising, to be honest, just because of this fight that Trever has brought in with him this evening.
Yeah, but Trever hasn't done anything to endear himself to these people.
I was just thinking the pure athletic aptitude, but okay.
And let's think about Skrilla, like, he necessarily wasn't the most fan favorite over this past year, but he's endeared himself to these fans where now it's undeniable. They cheer him because of the respect that he's gained from wrestling me, wrestling Brian Blaze, and wrestling people like you, Jeremy.
Yeah, no, definitely. He gets the job done when he's in there. He's no slouch whatsoever. I see him as like a blue-collar man of the people, you know, someone the people can relate to. Hustling, grinding, fighting his way to the top. Nothing was handed to this man, as far as I know.
Look at those strikes. They're trying to... Now the speed is picking up.
Here it is.
They're trying to win now. Look at these strikes. Woo! My gosh.
There's blood in the water, and they both smell it.
Guys, I will not woo in this mic again, I promise you. These guys have me all amped up. This match is great.
I can turn your high down a little bit.
See, I mean, I can only speak for myself, but when I'm in these situations, I'm hitting someone, they're hitting me back. You know, my pride is kicking in. I'm like, I got to drop this guy before he drops me. And then, you know, when people try to bully, suddenly they become the bullied when they see that the person they're hitting is not breaking. I think that's just what happened right there to Mr. Trever Aeon.
That's the southpaw, that left-hand strike of Skrilla. It comes out of nowhere, and you're looking for the right hand, and then all of a sudden he hits you with the left.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yes. It's something I learned from wrestling him.
At a count of 5 here.
Skrilla's worked his way back into this fight.
Yes.
But both men trying to
let's
fight
see
their way
if
back to the feet.
Yeah, we got to see if he can put the finishing touches on it because the momentum's swinging in his favor.
Count of 8 now. Trever up first. Skrilla.
Trever telegraphed it. He gave away he was going to hit him. There we go.
And you have to wonder if that wasn't maybe a deliberate thing from Skrilla. He saw Trever get up, and he said, you know, let me see what he's going to do next, and then plot from there.
One of the things...
Fire, here comes the...
Oh.
I knew it was coming. Look at that. Look at that. Sling blade. Another one, his mainstay moves.
Oh! Big European in the corner.
Getting that momentum for another one.
Make it 2.
Is he going to go for the hat trick?
Taking too much time here.
Lining up the shot. Kick the head. Up. A bit of a struggle. Is it working those arms and pecs earlier and the neck and shoulders?
Oh my gosh, pump handle into the suplex. That looked like it hurt.
And Skrilla might be in trouble. This might be it, too.
Trever took his time making that cover. I think had he done it a little bit quicker, that would have been it.
I agree. But you know, this is late in the game in the match. Both men are tired. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Even that.
That's where you got to dig deep. That's why I said at the beginning, you can't be throwing the kitchen sink at the guy because you don't know how durable he is.
Well, everybody can't be you, Mr. Prophet.
You're one to talk. This is why they left a lot of money on the table, not putting me and you in that ring together.
Well, because do you know how much roof repair costs?
And that's just for the combined ego.
Exactly.
But it's not about us. It's about these two gentlemen fighting their hearts out here in the ring.
Two of the best in the Southeast, definitely. Two of the
nails it this time.
I'm already the king of the North, so...
Skrilla going for the pin, too. Kick out.
Always looking for new challenges, whether it's you guys or these two that are putting on this hell of a barn burner here right now.
Absolutely. This is a fight.
This is what I mean. We are in the deep waters. This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Look how hard they're breathing. Look at both of their chests going in and out, their stomachs. They are fighting right now, fighting through it.
And you got to wonder if Skrilla's maybe doubting, because, I mean, we've seen him put guys away doing far less than what he's done here tonight, but Aeon keeps coming back at him.
Going for the thrill ride. Oh, that's the third. His neck has got to be done. That's the third.
We've seen the damage going into that early with Skrilla. Oh,
vicious knee! Oh my God! This is over.
Trying to lift Trever several times, and his shoulder gave out earlier.
Oh, he's gonna go for that pump handle suplex again.
No.
This is it.
I don't know. Sometimes you go for the same move many times. The opponent figures out the counter.
Let's see what Skrilla comes up
I think
with.
that's what's about to happen.
It seems like it.
That's why you don't see me do that.
There's third time's a charm.
Here goes.
Go forward, get a little greedy. Oh, blow to the back, stops that jump up to the turnbuckle.
He had him scouted.
Exactly.
I didn't get that luxury when he came out and answered my open challenge.
Well, you know.
I didn't know who he was.
Like I said, these two have battled.
I found out.
And they're familiar with each other.
You found out, and then very quickly people at PCW found out about you. So.
Well, people don't realize part of Jeremy Prophet is I'm a big student of the game. I do my research on who these people are. So when someone comes out for an open challenge, I haven't heard of them, it's not to my advantage.
And Skrilla starting to fight back, still with the gas
trying.
in the tank there. I thought Trever had this cinched up.
You could just hear the shots rain out in this arena, those slaps and those punches.
And for those who've never wrestled, you have no idea how much those slaps to the body hurt.
Oh, yeah.
They hurt.
Especially once you start to sweat and the body's wet. Oh, it really hurts.
It's like,
even more.
When you go to the community pool and you have a pool noodle and you slap it against your friend because it's all wet and that stings a lot, it's like that, but there's bones connected to it, too.
Something big is about to happen here.
I'm afraid.
This is.
You can hear the hush over the silence. Everyone's afraid.
This could end the match, or this could be a highlight on Botchamania here. This could go either way, folks.
Looks like a big suplex coming home.
This could be really bad or really good.
Definitely a way to end the show either way, I would think.
Imagine if they were to go backwards on that ramp.
Oh.
What's about to happen?
Over. Suplex. And that could be it, but even Aeon, the last of what he had went into that move.
This is the main event, guys. This is the main event, 100%.
If
These
he
two are giving it
put
their all.
if he just put his hands on Skrilla's chest, he could have it beat. I don't know if Skrilla has anything left.
I'm surprised that Aeon is choosing not to pin him after such a big impact of a move. He's back to his feet.
Not even trying to step pin him, nothing.
He might have blown a big opportunity to win this match.
But maybe he's got
For
something
a
else
third
planned.
time, he's going for this pump handle.
Again, third time's the charm. Nope.
Oh,
Cutter!
Woo! Okay. I think Skrilla's got this one in the bag. He's going for that Skrill rod.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the engine roaring.
He's about to go for that Skrill rod. Here we go.
Oh!
There it is.
It's over.
There's a shutdown on the highway.
The Skrill ride, baby. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. That's all she wrote.
Two fantastic bets. Skrilla comes out on top of the main event of PCW at home for the holidays.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, some of your friends are back.
The trash is wading back through the door. How did that happen? And they're actually throwing trash now, too. Isn't that apropos of nothing?
What's going on? I don't like what I'm seeing.
Skrilla trying to do an honor shake.
What's going on?
Newest member Trey Shaw up there with the rest of the collective. Oh, the bullets come out to chase them off. We might be seeing some OGs versus some young blood here in the near PCW future.
Yep. And I tell you, Naja got in there too, but as for me, I think that'd be outside of my pay grade to be putting myself in the middle of this war.
Yeah, well, I think at this point you have diplomatic immunity, though, so it's up to you, man. But yeah, Naj doesn't want to see any harm come to this. These guys came in, they fought like they were supposed to, but they can leave now. They didn't have to come back in here like this.
These two crews are teed up, ready for something. I don't know if it's going to start or not.
It's a pretty volatile situation, but I think cooler heads are going to prevail.
I think they've decided they're going to see each other later.
Skrilla wants that belt from Naj, calling him out there, even though Naj is coming in to help set a table for the collective. But it's just rude to come in and just steal Skrilla's thunder like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at another evening here at